Welcome back to my channel, Cindy Says, and this video is about budgeting. The person we're budgeting for today, her name is Jill. She's a college student with no children. You know, if you've been to college or go to college, you don't have a lot of time once you are going to school full-time. Most times you still have to have some form of income just to buy some of the niceties and trinkets and things that you may like, or some of the necessities you might need while you're in college. So in a whole month, this is Jill's income. And the $2,400 came from student loans. So student loans is borrowed money. We don't want to be spending this too frivolously. Student loans and her part-time job. She works at a place that's called the physical plant. It's not an actual plant, but what she does in the evening, because that's the only time she really has, she is one of the people who help clean some of the buildings at the university. So it pays really well for a college student. It's just that she only can work a certain amount of hours. So she had to get student loans to help with her ability to pay, her bills and things like that. So bi-weekly, most times, Jill is bringing home, we're going to have her bringing home about $2,400 home a month. The student loan money she has set off into account, and every month she takes $1,200 out to pay toward her lifestyle. The other $1,200 is from her job. $1,200 from job, $1,200 from the student loan account. Jill has rent. She does not stay on campus. She believes that staying off campus is just cheaper and you get more for your money. So she pays $900 a month just on rent. Fortunately, she does not have a car note, but she does have car insurance. Because of her age, her insurance is not the cheapest, so she's paying about $220 a month just for car insurance. So we're $900 plus $220. We're already down $1,120, which is almost one of her whole checks. Okay, so from that, $1,200 minus, we only got the first check. We have $80 left. With that, Jill buys food for herself for 2 weeks. We know that food is very expensive, so she's going to really need about $100 and something, but because that's all she has left, we're going to spend $80 on food. Then we have one more check left. That's the $1,200 on the second week from her student loan. Now remember, student loan is something you have to pay back. So we just can't be out here going to Aruba and things with student loans. This is the money she's spending to live and to not have to work so much to assure or increase her probabilities of getting good grades. So out the gate, because we only had $80 before, we need to spend another $100 on food, because we know $80 was really not enough. We got $1,100 left per month. Jill also needs gas per month. So, because she's got a job and she has to drive back on campus every day, she has to pay about $200 a month for gas. Once she gets to the campus, she can park her car and then use the university bus to get around the campus. So I think $200 is a really good amount. Jill has an apartment. Unfortunately, her utilities are not included. So utilities are about $85 to $100 a month. That leaves Jill $800. This is a student loan. The smart thing to do is really just to save this money just in case she has an emergency, and 9 out of 10 per month she's going to spend some money on some supplies or something associated with school. So that's $200. Jill has $600 left per month. Just like everyone else, Jill has a cell phone. Her parents live far away. She doesn't want to have any type of shaky services, or the tower's down, or things are not working. So unfortunately for Jill, her cell phone bill is $400. In that cell phone bill, she's also paying for her cell phone, so it won't always be this high once she starts paying once she pays off her car. Jill is in school, and one of the things she did when she first got to school was get some credit cards. They send you so many offers once you start school. I would advise anyone, hopefully they have a good friend like I had, Tracy, to tell you not to get any credit cards at all. But if you fall, just like Jill did, you get credit cards, they must be paid off. The interest is very high. We already have a student loan we're using, but those credit card payments must be paid every single month. For Jill, all her credit card payments together is $300. So she pays her credit cards and she still has $100 per month. All of her expenses are covered. All of her bills are covered. What she should do with this extra $100 per month, she should put this in an emergency fund. That way, if she wants to go out to dinner or to the movies or have some fun with her friends, use this money, because in college, that's an emergency. You need to get your mind together sometime and go out with friends. This is your entertainment / emergency money. And I say / because initially starting out, I would keep this as an emergency fund. Once these credit cards are paid off, then I would put some money in emergency fund and some in entertainment. This together would be $400. Once those credit cards are paid off, you put $200 into your emergency fund and $200 into entertainment. Until these credit cards are paid off, Jill, you should not be having a good time going out for $2 Tuesday or Taco Tuesday. You need to take your money and get those credit cards paid off. Take the time to look at your credit card bills, statements, and if you don't see it fast enough, call the actual credit card companies and find out what the interest rate is. Sometimes, well, most times the minimum payment, the payments that you're making, the minimum payments, only 40% or 30% of that actually goes to your balance. There are two things you can do. You can take the smallest credit card and pay that off first. Once that's paid off, take that money and put that on the next credit card. So this way you're making double payments. Or, that's one way. It's like a snowball effect. Or if interest is your concern, and it just depends on you, you can start off by paying off the one with the highest interest rate. Some of those credit cards get up there to 26%, 19%. It's up to you, but I would definitely pay the high interest credit card off first, because I'm saving money out the gate. Because the longer you keep that card open, the more years you're going to be paying for it. So that's what I would advise her to do. Pay off her credit cards. After that, put more money into the emergency fund, and then she'll also have money for entertainment. Thank you so much for coming to my channel. Cindy says, I hope you enjoyed this budget. I hope you come back. Please subscribe, share, and comment. Until next time.